They can't see that I'm full of grace. I keep revealing myself as being full of grace. I keep revealing to them that I live and move and have my being in the spirit of faith and grace. I keep revealing myself to them as the lover of their lives, as the guardian of their souls, as the protectors of all that they are. And they can't see me. They can't hear my language. Mm-hmm. And so now he gives the law from Mount Sinai to come and try to reveal to them that he's a God of grace. Yeah. That he's a God of kindness. That he's a God that's full of tenderheartedness towards them. That he's a God who can only ever be full of grace because they can't see it. Yeah. And so the whole law, if you're really looking at the Old Covenant correctly, you'll see that it's not God no longer dealing with man by grace. You'll see that it's God trying to reveal to man that he can only ever deal with them by grace. Mm-hmm. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what he's busy with there. But we felt so much pain under the law that coming into grace, man, we can easily find ourselves thinking that damn law is the problem. But that doesn't give birth to a life of freedom. It gives birth to a life of rebellion. Yes. Where now you're rebelling against the law. Right. And that won't jive with the human heart because the human heart inherently has a yearning for the law of God. Not in the sense we've thought of it, right, but in the sense that it actually is. That's why so many people reject the grace message, because they don't hear what's being said. They hear that you're saying the law of God is evil. Right. Mm-hmm. That's what they think grace is saying. Right. Mm-hmm. Right? Carnally, yes. Carnally. Yes. If I could go on like a tour of every church that thinks that they're supposed to live under the law of Moses, do you know what every message I would preach every time would be? I would spend the whole hour and a half or week or every session I have revealing Jesus in every aspect of the law. And I would start with the verse Jesus said, "Think not that I've come to destroy the law." And I would start by that very thing. You guys think the preaching of grace is the destroying of the law. Think not that the message of grace comes to destroy the law. The message of grace comes to reveal what the law has been from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then I start going down and showing them that law that was revealed in Jesus, hidden in the shadow. Right. And their heart's already yearning for the law of God, so I don't need to get them to yearn after the law of God. I just need to come and show them what the law of God really is. Yeah. Right. And now their heart begins crying out for the law that was made flesh in Jesus. Absolutely. That's what they need. And listen, we don't find fault with people preaching grace. We all come out of massive confusion. So we're just trying to iron out our thoughts. Right? Yeah. We're just trying to iron out what exactly is the deal and how's the best way I can explain it. Right. And I think about myself, there's things I see in my heart clearly that I don't know how to put words on exactly right yet. Mm-hmm. And so part of me is like, I'm like a woman in travail, if you want to call it that way, where I have like this thing I'm trying to get out of me, but I'd never heard it before, and so I don't know exactly the words to put on it. Yes. And so it's like I'm trying to put words on this thing, and sometimes I feel like a woman in travail, and sometimes if some of you watch a lot of the messages, you might think you look like a woman in travail sometimes. You look like you're laboring to bring something forth. That's right.